What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video we got our best beginner's guide for the brand new mobile game Ninja Must Die. First, we're going to go over our coupon code. There is only one code that I know of. You're going to go in the top right corner to the settings. We're then going to go to service and we have redeem code. We are going to type in Ninja 777, click confirm, and there we go, sent to our mailbox. And there it is. We got a few things to help us upgrade some of our weapons. All right, next thing I want to go over, and this is a very important thing. This has to do with our weapons. So when you're leveling up or enhancing your weapons, you need to be careful because there are different elements for these. You'll see that the game doesn't initially show you an icon unless it matches. So for this instance, we have a fire sword. So we have this hammer right here, and it's showing that because it is the same element, we're getting an extra bonus of 20% experience. Now, if we look at these other ones, you'll notice that it isn't really obvious what the element is unless you kind of look at the picture. But you'll see in that top left corner, it immediately shows. I kind of wish they had that icon in the top left for everything, even if it didn't match, just because it makes it a lot easier. So like there should be a lightning bolt right here, just so that you know this is for a lightning. And then this should be, you know, different as well. So if we go to this bow right here, the lightning one, now you'll see that it shows up over here that we're getting that same elemental bonus, but this one is fire, and you'll notice it doesn't show the fire icon. You just got to be very careful with things like that when you're doing your enhancements on your gear. You don't want to just accidentally use one that's not the same element. If we go to weapon refine, this is another way to increase your gear and make it more powerful. This is what you're going to be doing if you have duplicates of epics or higher. So like if I had another lightning chaser bow epic, then I would go into my weapon refine area and you would see it here along with the wrench, and then you would just feed it and it would just go ahead and enhance it, increasing its refinement, increasing its star count, and just getting some extra bonuses as well. Next up I want to go over is the two different ninjas that you kind of start off with. Initially you have a Kuro, I think is how you say his name, and then once you reach a certain point, chapter 4 stage 2, you unlock Riki, this other ninja right here. There's no real big difference between these two. If you go through their talents and actually like compare their talents and their perks, they're all basically the same. The only major difference between these two ninjas is that Kuro is a fire and the other one has to deal with lightning as its element. So that's really the only difference between these two, is the fact that they're just two different elements between these two ninjas. Otherwise, all of the perks and talents and stuff are basically the same. So that leads us into the next thing, is that you want to make sure that depending on which ninja you're using, you have the appropriate weapon element equipped. So if we're using our fire guy right here, we need to go into our weapons and then just make sure that I have a fire weapon equipped. That way I get that extra bonus damage. And to change your weapon, you just come in here and you just see where it says tap to equipped. And that's pretty much all you have to do, is just do that and it will immediately equip it. Now at the beginning, the most important thing you want to do is just kind of get through the story chapter missions as fast as possible. So that way you can go ahead and unlock a bunch of new features, especially guild. Guild is very important for doing bounties because it's really hard to do bounties with randoms. That leads us into our next thing, is the fact that relics are so important in this game, and everyone's like, well, how do you get more relics? Well, the best way and most consistent way to get relics is through the bounty board area. Now you want to go to your bounty shop in the top right corner, and you'll see that there are some that you can buy every day. You want to make sure you buy these with your coins every day. Right now I have one left that I can purchase for a sea bounty. We'll go ahead and we'll purchase that. And now when I go to do my bounties, you'll see that it pops right up right here. We got our Thunder Dragon, and this will help us obtain a random C or B relic. This is what you do. You come in here and do this to get the relics. Now, in order to host one of these bounties, you have to have one of these scrolls. You can still participate in bounties by helping other people out. If we go to the bottom right where it says member reward limits, you'll notice that there is a limit on how many times you can kind of join other people's bounties and help them out. So for level D, we can do it up to 5 times a day. Level C's 5, level B's 5. Aside from using your coins to get these bounties, you also can use your jade, which I definitely highly recommend, because you're not only getting an extra high level bounty, but you're also getting dragon's blood, which you need in order to rank up bounties into higher grades. Just keep in mind though that like if you go ahead and you get one of these like S bounties, you will need to be kind of like a pretty powerful ninja before you can actually participate and actually like succeed, you know, because the higher the grade, the more difficult the level will be. So just keep that in mind. Like right here, getting this B bounty is good at the beginning. It is 400 jade. You're getting the 300 dragon blood plus the extra bounty, which is going to help out a lot. And also I would even go up to like the A. I would save the S until you're like a little bit stronger, but like your first day or two playing, you should easily be able to do the B bounties and the A bounties as well. So I definitely highly recommend this over doing the gotcha summons. So this is another area that's also very important if you're struggling to kind of get relics and power them up. Come over here and save your jade up for this. I kind of recommend you use your jade in the relic crafting shop first before you start going crazy with the summons. Stuff like mysterious relic chest right here. This is going to give you a random relic from A to S, and the relics are really strong in this game. I mean, they're super OP and they really help you out a tremendous amount. So definitely would save up, get those. And then also you have one here. This is an identifier. These are also super important. You're going to need these as well. We also have our ninja development fragments for some different heroes, which is pretty important. And then you also have your fire stone pack, lightning stone, water stone, wind stone. This would be like your second best bet after your relic crafting. The only way to get the Skyhawk is through race mode. And we take a look at the fortune cat and some of the gotcha things you can get right here. You'll see eagle feathers. There's a chance to obtain the following items from the gotcha: legendary. You know, it's very hard to get these. You know, it's not, like I said, it's nothing that you're going to instantly unlock, but that's how you unlock that eagle. That is it. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed this little beginner's guide. Let me know in the comments section down below if you would like me to continue to make more videos on this mobile game, Ninja Must Die. Stay happy, stay safe. I'll see y'all later. Peace.